Okay guys, so today's episode we are going to be doing the exploration number 2. Now if you want to see the short version of this, I will have the link to that at the end of the video. So if you want to skip all the way to the end and check that video out, if you want to get just the location a bit easier, you can do. But apart from that, I'm going to explain a bit more on this video, so hopefully you'll stay with me to enjoy it and understand what we're after. So obviously today guys, we are going for the European eel, the common barbel, the common carp, the Welsh catfish, and the asp. Pretty much in a nutshell. Now, in the last episode, you've seen my gear, but I'm going to quickly go over them pretty quickly, just in case. So we've got the Creek Pro with the Crucian Hunter. We've got the Nero 1010 with the Callisto MG3000. I have still got my Elemental. Obviously, we used that in the last episode, so that's the reason why it's on me. But we won't be using that for today's episode, guys. So don't worry about the Elemental. I've got the Phoenix 1410 with the glider, Line Glider 4000, and I have the Big L 1410 with the Fat Boy Spin 6000. We'll probably be using my feeders more than anything else today in today's episode. The Welsh Catfish is definitely going to be caught on the Big L. Regardless, we might be lucky and catch it on the Creeker Pro, as long as it's not too heavy of a fish. Most of them should be able to be caught on the Creeker Pro. Same goes for with the Nero, but we may be catching the asp on the Phoenix. Now the eel, we will be catching definitely on the big L, as well as the Welsh catfish. Unless we get a really small version of it, then we'll be fine. So anyway, as you know, we're still at Tiber River, so we're going to find a location, and we're going to try and catch a few of these fish. And hopefully you'll enjoy today's episode, guys. Okay, guys, so I've set up my rods. I say I've set up. I need to change that one back. That should be fine. So what I've done for my feeder is I've put on a one hook with some cheese. On my float rod, I've put a one knot hook with some shiners, and I've done one knot hook with shiner on the other two as well. Oh, that's a nice catch they got. But yeah, so obviously we're at Tiber River, and we're going to go to this location here. Now, you will have noticed I actually caught one of the fish. I actually had started recording, and I actually ended up being on the wrong side of the river. I think I need to be... yeah, it's this side. I'm sure it's this side. Got to be looking at the castle if I remember rightly. Right, so I'll be on the right spot this time. Yep. So you'll be looking towards the castle, or whatever's up the hill there. I'm actually shocked that I went floating in the air there. Weird. How on earth that even happens, I had no idea. Right, so what we're going to do is going to be aiming for 100 feet out, right front. So I'm mostly going to be using my feeders, because this will be a bit easier. I'm still shocked that I actually went flying in the air. I don't know. You know what? My character's god in the game. How about that? That is weird. That's the first time that's happened ever. I've run into a few bugs in the game, but never one like that. That is weird. Maybe you guys will be laughing at that one. So yeah. Now we'll be getting most of the fish from this location. We should obviously catch the Welsh catfish. I did actually catch it during part of my recording, but then I made a mistake on part of it. I was on the wrong location. I was like, no, got to switch locations. Because I spent quite a bit of time on the other side. I can't believe I was on the wrong side of the river. That's the reason why. But we should catch the fish pretty easily over here. Now, obviously, for my leader length, I've maxed out as best as I can, so I can try and get these fish. A few of these are going to be a little bit difficult and a bit tricky. The Welsh catfish should be pretty easy to get. It's just all the timing parts of it all. So let us see exactly how long it's going to now take. Which one's going? Number 2. What we're going to get on this one? Pretty sure this will probably be a Welsh catfish. No my luck. He usually is. Now for me, I prefer to go with the river or with the water going down. It makes it a little bit easier. And that is the Welsh Catfish, so that would actually tick off. So we got our first Welsh Catfish. Technically it's my third actually today, but for you guys it'll be my first. Right, seeing it. Oh, hold on. That one's going off. No! Dang it! And I bet that was the asp as well. I just noticed that was going. I bet that was my asp. God dang it. I always find that one to be a problem to try and get. Let me just put that down there for a minute. Let me get number 5 out again. And we're going to change my bait now to something that can actually catch the carp a bit easier. Now, obviously, I am still using a 1-knot hook on this feeder. You could go down a bit more, maybe to the 1. Maybe even a 6 if you really want, with the dough balls, saline balls, bread with honey, anything that will get that the carp in. Even the barbel actually caught barbel on a. Hold on, are you? You have. You've actually caught. Come on. Well, it looked like you had caught. I knew I had caught. God dang it. See, this is the problem with a float rod. Even though it says even though I haven't lost a fish. I don't see my bait was bitten off on my other ones. I'll soon find out. If my bait was bitten off one of the other two, I don't know which one it was because the bells didn't ring. Come on. Got enough tings, but not a bite. Come on. There we go. Yeah, that's going to be an asp. It should be anyway. I'm hoping it's an asp, because that's going to save me a lot of time. Come on. No, another Welsh Catfish. God dang it. That's a bigger one than what I've had. Right, let's just check these other two, because it said that I've lost my bait. I'm a little bit worried which one I've lost the bait on. So I'm going to change this cheese down to a different bait. We'll go with... You know what? No, we won't go with corn or peas because they're a bit too high level. Let's go for dough balls. Where are they? I'm trying to get myself to dough balls now. Where are the dough balls? There they are. I don't know. Like I say, you could use the peas or sweet corn if you're at the level for peas and sweet corn, guys. Obviously, I'm trying to do this with the levels that you guys may be at to make it a little bit easier and help you guys out. Now, let's see. Does that go down to a 42? No. So I didn't lose any bait then. You gotta love the game when it says, oh, I've lost bait. It makes no sense. Right. Now, just in case anyone was wondering, I have maxed out my line for this. Now, I could bring it up to, I'll say, maybe an 80. And we'll try again. Now, hopefully we'll get the asp. Like I say, for me, the asps are a little bit of a pain to try and get a hold of. So, maybe by having it around here might be a bit easier. Dang it, I can't believe that. I'm sure I should have had that asp without a problem. Oh, man. Now, like I say, the rods I'm using, or the first two rods, like my Nero and my Creeker Pro, I wouldn't really recommend using them completely for fishing here. My Phoenix and the Big Owl I would recommend for anyone who's can actually get them. If you're going to try and get these fish, the Creeker Pro should work for most of them. The eels will be a bit of a fight now. As long as you don't get like a trophy Welsh Catfish, you'll be fine. You will be able to get them all with the feeder. Now, this location, the Tiber River exploration, or the Tiber River, is mostly more of a feeder location than a float location. Unfortunately, asps can be a little bit difficult to try and get hold of unless you have a float. So hopefully we'll get this without a problem. Come on. This is just going to be the fun part. Now, I could always go down to a 6-hook to hopefully catch the barbel and the carp. But again, it might just be me in the location. Now, I should be getting a lot more bites than what I've actually got so far, which is a little bit irritating that I'm not catching as often as what I should be. Because I'm supposed to be on a high peak period and I'm not getting anything. Apart from flying in the air, which has been weird. I don't even know how that happened. I'm still shocked that I was floating in the air. Oh, look, I can fly. How? I'm not supposed to be able to do that. That's not normal. Come on. This is always the fun part, though. It's just waiting to get some. Thing is, I can't see through the wall, so I can't tell if my line's moving or not. Well, it would be moving. Oh. Right, that should be the carp. I'm hoping that's the carp. Or the barbel. Carp or the barbel. Come on, we got the common carp. Ha 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 ha. Oh. Switch, quickly switch. Can I drag up? I can! Awesome. Now, please don't be another Welsh Catfish. Please be the asp. You're the one fish that I always have difficulty getting is that asp. And there's another catfish. Why? Why the catfish? Why never the asp? It's always that catfish. It's never the asp. It's always the catfish. Oh, I don't know. Right, let's see. Again, guys, like I say, the asp is always the hardest one to try and get hold of around here. And anyone who's played this will say the same thing. This is the main location for the asps. Even though they're a pain to try and get on. Some people say it's more in the daytime. Some say it's more in the night time. We'll find out. Or at least for me, we'll find out when's the best time for me to fish for asps is. Usually it's been night time more than anything else, but I'm going to try the daytime for this video. And obviously, guys, as you know, this may get shortened down. Because I don't think you guys want to see me completely trying to get one fish. Like you might have in the last episode, I had to shorten that down quite a bit. And what do we have now? It's a pretty light fish, so that's going to be interesting. And that's a roach. That was as well. Did not expect it to actually be a roach, though. Come on. Come on. Oh, I'll let it get to the other side of the bridge at this rate. Go on, Bennett. Jeez, come on. Is this actually going to be a pain for me to get onto the asp? I'm going to say yes. It's going to be a pain for me to get on with an asp at this rate. God dang it. Am I going to fish at night for an asp? Now, the eels I know are going to be a pain. I don't like the eels. Catching the eels are a pain, and they're actually in a different location. God, this is going to be fun. I'm trying to get onto one fish. Great. Oh dear. This is just hilarious. Oh my god, come on. I'll start banging my head against a brick wall soon if you don't catch the asp. Oh, come on, don't be like this with me. Please don't be like this with me. Now I have to drag up. Drag down just in case, because I know with the asp they may break the line. I'm surprised I actually got the Welsh Catfish on the actual float. It just shocks me a little bit, that's all. Dear. But yeah, anyway guys, if anyone's going to have any questions about what I'm doing or my setup's a bit more, just ask and I'll try to let you guys know what I actually do have for them. Now obviously some of you will be like, well, what am I playing this on? I'm playing this on the PC. Now I have done this on the PS4. Obviously I have played it on the PS4 quite a bit. And obviously the recordings I'm doing for this are mostly on the PC. The odd few times you may notice I've done it on the PS4 instead. Right, come on. Oh, that's a good fish. That might be the barbel. Come on, be the torpedo. Yeah, the torpedo. No, you're a carp. Dang you. Quick switch. You're a cat. You're a Welsh catfish. Oh no, you could be a... No, you have to be a carp. I thought it was catfish because I thought I had shiners on this. Yeah, another carp. Dear, oh dear. Come on. I didn't just bring doughballs for that halibut. I know, very bad pun there, guys. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. This is the one with the yellow. No, that's got to be a roach. So you have to be able to tell me, you can tell what fish you got on your line. Jeez, come on. Where's my asp? Why am I having problems getting an asp? It's because it's too low down. 60 maybe? It doesn't seem right, but I'll go for a 60 leader. We'll see how that goes. Either that, it's just me and fish just don't like me. Which is kind of a case with the asp here. I was actually dreading doing the recording for the asp because I know how long it can take. Barbel shouldn't be taking this long, but it is. Now, obviously, in the last episode, I actually did catch a barbel, which I'm pretty sure, hopefully, I've edited it in, which actually shocked me for the location, which was actually just up the lake a bit more. I just wish I was on that look here with the barbel. Come on, give me that asp. Right, I've hooked you, wherever you are. I can drag up one. Oh, you're a fighter. Okay, this is possibly the asp. I don't care if I get anything on the other two rods now, until I brought this one in. Because if this is my asp, I'm going to be happy. I'm not losing you. I'm not going to lose my attention on you neither. Come on. I kind of don't want to lose what I've got on that one either. Come on, you're almost in. I might have to accept the loss of that one now. This is the asp. Come on. Awesome. There's the asp. Right, let's see what we've got here. And I was able to get that one just in time. This doesn't seem to be the torpedo, because that'll be going a lot more on the tension. So that's probably a carp, which it is. Oh, wow. That tension went all the way up and went down. It's possible to be a barbel. No, that's a carp. Dang it. Right. So at least we've got the first 3 fish I need. Right. So we're after a barbel. Selenium balls. So I'm going to try and put selenium balls on instead. And we'll see how that does. Could do a cheese, maybe not cool. Oh, that's why I'm not getting them. Selenium balls might be the reason why. Pardon me. I thought dough balls might still work, but maybe not. But huzzah! We finally got our asp, which means I now don't have to worry about it too much. Thank goodness. That's always a nightmare. I'm actually glad I got the asp finally. And I did that on the float rod, guys. So my float rod. So I'm actually going to try and get what I need with the float rod on this one. I'm going to see if I can maybe possibly get this barbel with the float. We're going to extend it to as maximum as possible. Again, 100 feet out. And consider we were at the 60 mark for it, so that was pretty good to get the asp. And we did that on my float rod, guys, so that's even better news. I've proven with De Niro I can get the Welsh Catfish, and obviously with my float rod we have caught feed rod, the Creek Pro, we have caught the carp. So 3 fish I've proven you can get on the starter gear, or starterish gear. We just now need to try and get a barbel on the starter gear if we can. Please. Please. Just let me get that barbel. Then we go for the eel, which will be a night fish job. You can maybe get the eel during the daytime. It's just a little bit tricky. You do have to get the eels at night time though. But with the eels, it is going to be mostly cut bait, small or medium. It's going to be fine for the eel. There is a location which I do know of where I have caught them. It's more of a judgment by eye than anything else. I know a lot of people are like, well, how do you know? It's just the judgment call, to be honest. And it's usually just thrown out as far as I can. Not so it hits the actual other side of the lake, though. Which is possible, depending on where you're at. But yeah, hopefully we can get the barbel. That means the video might not need to get shortened down too much. Come on. Where are you, barbel? Actually, I think this video would have been shortened down a bit anyway, so it makes no difference. No! Barbel. Come on, barbel. I need your barbel. Barbel, barbel, barbel. Saying that, we can get ourselves a few things done with the for the day. Well, day or night time, we can get the other parts done anyway. Ready for the monster fishing part. Yay! Yeah, I'm not gonna do them during the daytime. I'm not even. Won't do it during the night. I'll do it during the daytime. So I'll probably have to have this video edited down anyway. Only a bit. Come on. Again, guys, it is going to be a waiting game for these fish. So I do apologise, but hopefully you can bear with the video and bear with me on it all. Ah, dear. Oh yeah, dragonfly, awesome. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's some good interest. But then again, it could be a carp. Well, that's got some tension. It's possible to be the torpedo. Yes, when I say torpedo, I mean barbel, guys. It's just what a reference for what they are. Because when a barbel goes, it goes like a torpedo. And it does bend your rod. Trust me, I've had a few of my rod lines before. And that can really bend your rod. You think it might actually snap it. It bends. It literally bends like what it is there. Or what it was just there a minute ago. So much it bends. Come on. Maybe more than that. I've seen them bend quite a lot. That definitely looks like it's a barbel. I could be wrong though. I could be very wrong. Come on. Yeah, that is... Don't tell me that's an asp. No, that was definitely the barbel. Awesome, we got our barbel. So... Okay, I've got another fish. And so far, all of our fish have been on the starter rod setup, guys. Which is a bonus, because that means we're not really getting anything on the bigger rod setups. And what did we get with this one? We got another carp. Thanks. Right, so I'm going to get this line in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself set up and sorted for the next part, which is to catch that dang eel. Okay guys, so as you can see, I've skipped forward time now. I actually had tried doing this actually on a day 4 night scale. Unfortunately, during that part of the recording, I didn't catch anything. So I've gone to bed, woke up, and now my night time's actually changed. But it is supposed to be caught on a clear night, so it's kind of lucky that it's this time of night anyway. So what I've done is I've changed the bait. Obviously, I'm using put 1 hooks with medium cut bait, and I've put a 2 hook with night crawlers. I know it says small cut bait and a load of other ones. I had literally been trying a lot for the eels. So small cut bait, medium cut bait, small minnows, shrimps, night crawlers, shiners, crawfish cuts, and cheese. Now, obviously, as you can tell, we are down in this section here, so we're going to hopefully try and catch a fish down there, and we'll try our best. That's all we can do. So I do apologise. I did have the actual recording of me being here. Yeah, unfortunately, that one had wasn't here anymore. Right, let's just get myself up here a bit. Let's aim it for about that. I'm going to aim just as far as I can go. Now for the distance today, it has to be about 150 feet out. And I'm not sure exactly how much shorter than that. So I'm going to go for about 180 for this one. And I'm going to aim for around there for the next one, why not? Yeah, clip it up and throw it down there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let time move forward. And I'll be back with you guys when I hopefully catch this European eel. Right, here we go. Just trying to figure out which one was going off. No, I don't think that's the eel either. It's probably going to be a Welsh catfish. Oh, is this the eel? Oh my god, this is the eel. Oh my god, I finally caught the eel. Now, obviously, I'm not going to keep it because obviously you get a fine for it. So we are going to release. So let me just get the other lines in quickly, hopefully without catching any other fish. I don't believe how long that's. Oh my god, just pick this up, pick this up, pick this up, pick. I only just cast it over that end. I don't believe it. I actually finally caught the eel. Oh my god, that thing was annoying. But yes, guys, so what they say is for the European eel is to try and catch it on a clear night, which we've got. The timescale was a bit of a difficult one because when I tried it on the day 4 part, I wasn't catching anything. So we'll quickly bring up the map. So I just want to make sure I don't get any fish biting while I'm doing this. So, most recent fish, yes. So, that's the location of where I've caught my fish, or where I caught my eel. It's a clear night, medium cut bait, and I was on a 1 hook. So if anyone who's wondering, that is where it is. Right over, pretty sure I can zoom. Right over there, which isn't bad. I was, let me see, it was rod 2. I was at 195 feet out. So I actually went as far as I could. And where I had clipped it, so I was 195. And I caught my eel over there. So yeah, middle of the night. When I did the recording beforehand, I was on this night scale. Didn't catch anything at all around here. I know a lot of people say that if you are going to catch the eel, it'll be this peak of the night period. But it'd have to be a clear night, not a half night or cloudy night. But I think a clear night like that, even though it's half moon, that one should be fine. That one apparently wouldn't be fun because it's got clouds, or it's cloudy. I say it's got to be a clear night, even though I don't think it really makes any difference for the eel. But you have a high chance of getting the eel with it being a clear night. So yeah, we finally got that eel and we got that job done. Oh my god, that was just awesome. What? I did not realise there was a Tiber trout one to do. Oh well. Yeah, we got the mission done. Huzzah! Awesome. So, hopefully, guys, you've enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please do hit that like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'll be back with some more Fishing Planet very shortly. So, don't forget to bring your fishing rod and your tackle, guys. And we'll get some more fishing done. See you in the next episode. Bye for now, guys.